Hello, lovely people. Hope everybody's doing okay. Welcome to Stay Tuned Buddies. And here I am again. My co-host is not here with me today, but I have a lovely guest with me, and I'll let her introduce herself to you.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Christelle, and I'm here today to discuss
Yes. So we spoke in depth about student visa and visiting visa, and I have my lovely guest, like I said, Christelle, the one and only Christelle, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about lottery, what it's all about, and how she herself decided to, play the lottery. So, Ms. Christelle, first of all, thank you for deciding to come here. Under your busy schedule. I know, but thank you yet again. And my first question that I have is to you yourself. What is lottery? Because for somebody who may be watching who have never heard lottery before, like, what is lottery, guys? What is it about?
Okay, so the lottery is. I mean, as you said, people might think it's like actual, like when we say lottery, it's like money, like I'm to get money.
Yeah.
But this one is like a lottery that the American embassy, the US, how is it, USIC or UCSI?
USIC. Yes.
I think
Like,
anyway. So yeah, so
but, we're gonna put the right information.
yeah. So they have that lottery. So they do like a raffle. And then I think they do it every year between September to October or something like that. And then you put in your information. I think you have to take your passport picture and all that. And then they do like a raffle. And then they will select randomly. And then so I was lucky. The first time I have a cousin who is in the States, in Maryland, who did it for my twin sister and I, and it didn't work out. Then the second time was when I actually got it.
Wow.
So so basically that's what a raffle is. So it's like a randomly selected information that they put in the system, and then they just select you. So I was one of the lucky ones to get.
Based on what you were saying, you were talking about your sister over here playing for you.
Yes.
And the first time it didn't work out.
Yes.
And then the second time it actually worked. So that means you can play more than once.
Yes. You can play, to my understanding, you can play more than once. And when I didn't get it the first time, there's a funny story to it. The second time, I remember I kept praying to God that I wanted that opportunity to come here and kind of live independently and see how things go, living outside of my home country. And so I kept praying, and I remember my twin sister saying that if I didn't get this lottery, then there's no God. Oh yes, there's no God. Like God has to really, So I did get it, and so that confirmed the belief that yes, there's indeed a God.
You heard it.
There's indeed a God. Yes. Yeah. And I remember praying to God. I'm like, God, I don't mind. I want to experience the good, the bad, the ugly. I don't mind. I just want to come to America and just to be independent and explore things for myself. So yes. So yeah, the first time it didn't go through, but the second time it went through. So yes, I think you can take it multiple times.
And some people do play themselves. It's easy. It's to my knowledge, it's free.
Yeah.
But if you want somebody else to do it for you, usually those people will charge you a fee for their time that they have put into, sit beside a computer and then put your name in a system and then play for you. Some people charge you for their time for doing that for you, but you can actually do it yourself. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, you can do it yourself.
Yeah, you can actually do it yourself. So if you are interested in playing the lottery, and your country, that's your country is still allowed to play. Yeah, go ahead, play. And come here yourself to experience what Americans will say the American dream. Yeah, American dream. So that is, if it's safe for me to say, the American dream is what motivated you, because you said something about being independent.
Yes.
So that means basically, if you don't mind me asking, you felt the lottery was the better avenue for you to come over here.
Yes, I mean, in terms of being independent, that was the number one thing. I felt like it was better for me to actually get it than come here and experience things on my own by being independent.
Okay.
No family, looking down on you or like being on your leg to do something and all that. Yeah, so that's one of the main reasons, and also to explore other opportunities in America, because you are out there in your country and you see what's happening in the Western world, and you're like, I want to experience this, I want to see this, and I was very young, and I thought like coming here, we know that thing, you're coming to see some celebrities and everything's gonna, everything's gonna be, but hey, that's a very different topic. But yes, at least I got to be independent, yes.
Oh wow. When you're talking about independent.
Actually, I didn't know my cousin was doing that, was actually trying to get us to do the lottery to come, but all I know is they asked us to take passport pictures.
Yeah.
Everything else was she did.
She was
yeah. So I didn't know, and I hadn't even thought about that. I had thought about maybe like one day being independent or exploring other countries or whatever, but I didn't know it was something that they were doing for my twin and I.
Okay.
So I got to know about it the first time it happened, and it didn't work.
Okay.
Yes, because they'll send you an email, that maybe like it went through or and then so the second time, the first time it didn't work, that's when I was like, okay, this is something for me to actually pray about and make sure that because I want to get it. I want to be yes.
So sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
So for her doing it, kind of like motivated you.
It motivated me.
Okay.
No, not to do it myself. She actually did the second time. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if it's better to do it like there in the US or if you are in Ghana, because I don't know if it moves faster there. I don't know how it is, but all I know is I was in school one time and my mom called me and asked me if I was applying for schools abroad. And I'm like, no, I haven't done that. So I had to come home because I was in a hostel. So I had to come home and I saw that it was actually a letter from the US, lottery department saying that congratulations, that you were randomly selected.
Wow.
So yes, so that's how I got to the US.
Wow. So that's
it's an experience. It's because when you get it doesn't end there. You have to do your medicals, you have to do a whole bunch of things, and if you don't do them and you get to the embassy, they can ask you to withdraw the whole thing.
Wow.
It has to be exact. You have to follow their steps, and they will tell you once you get there that make sure you fill the form out well, make sure you do this well. Yes.
Okay.
So, and then they will interview you.
Okay.
If they interview you and you don't pass, forget about what you pay for your medicals or whatever. Yeah, because they don't want anyone who is coming to be a burden in your country to just come there. You have to, so yeah.
Wow.
And I think I remember when I was being interviewed, I just finished university and I did marketing. So I remember when I got there, the lady, there was a guy, he asked me, okay, so you just finished school, okay, so can you tell me something about marketing?
Wow.
Or can you tell me some of something about the media, like the forms of communication?
Wow.
And okay, so now I have to think fast, and I'm like, oh yes, and you have to be confident.
This is something you're not even expecting.
And I wasn't expecting at all. And sometimes you can just black out because you're like, okay. I'm like, okay, television, billboards, I just had to be confident because I don't know if the person even knows what I'm saying is even true.
Yeah.
Because they didn't do marketing, and I did marketing, so I have to, So I'm like, yeah, of course, communication, and television, billboards, I had to just, so yeah, it was fun. And the only way you know that they are going to accept you is I think they have a form. I don't know if it's green or yellow, but once they give you that form and they take your passport, that means that yes, they're going to be accepted.
Yeah.
But if they give you your passport back, and maybe you should know that it didn't go well or like something happened,
Wow.
Yeah.
So once you find out, like you got a letter that you have been accepted, is there a fee that you have to pay to the American embassy or the consulate or the lottery department?
I think there's a fee, but I don't remember how much it was.
Okay.
But there's a fee.
But there is
there's a fee.
Talking about, like we always say in this show, we are here to learn. We don't know it all, but we are here to pour the little that we know, and then through your comment section you can always add a little bit to what you have gone through or what you know, and then also educate us on what you can tell us about the green card, since we are talking about green cards. And so thank you so much And I really appreciate you for being here and then, you know, talking in depth about the green card and what it curtails. And nothing comes easy, it takes work. Like she said, it took prayer, and God really revealed Himself for her, and everything panned out. And today she's here, and Christelle is doing great and amazing things here in the US. To be honest with you, I know she doesn't want me to go too much in depth into that, so we're just gonna leave it like that. And thank you for watching. As we always say, if you're not informed, you will be
Deformed.
deformed.